Hello lovely people out there, it's Barrister Adamis Ukonu and I welcome you back to my channel. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and to hit that bell button that you might be notified on every of my new videos whenever I upload one. And for those who are just for all my returning subscribers, I really say a very big thank you. God bless you. You guys have really been a source of strength, and for all the time, for all those beautiful comments, I really appreciate you. For all the time you shared my videos, wow, you guys are really great. God bless you. And if there's any topic of concern you'd like me to treat, don't forget to leave it in the comment section down below. And today's Brain Box series, we'll be looking at the topic titled Secret to Achieving the Impossible. It's being said in the game of life that to achieve the impossible in life, you need to develop the mentality of an eagle. Now, you need to note that an eagle is often very quiet but can fly on a very high altitude. But the parrot can talk so much but does not have the willpower to fly. Who are you and who do you want to be in the game of life, the parrot or what? An eagle. For you to be successful, you need the eagle's mentality. And number one thing we need to learn from the eagle is that the eagle does not fly with other birds. It flies what? On its own. And what does that go to tell us? If the eagle must fly, it flies with what? With its own kind. This gets to show us the lesson to be learned from this is that do not mingle yourself with those who are not taking you anywhere, with those who will talk you down, with those who doesn't have the same vision with you, with those who does not have the same mentality with you, because they will eventually pull you down to their level, to think that like them, reason like them, also be like them. And that's why it's been said that you smell like the people that you hang out with, who are your peers, who are your friends, and you smell like those people you find yourself in company of. That is what we need to learn from an eagle. For you to be successful in the game of life, for you to achieve the impossible, you need to fly with your kind. You need to mingle with your kind. Number two thing we need to learn from an eagle is that the eagle is fearless. We need to understand that the eagle do not fear nothing. It doesn't fear the size of its prey, no matter the challenge, no matter the difficulty, no matter how hard it is for its prey or the fight that its prey puts up. But the eagle doesn't give up. What does the eagle do? It keeps onward, pursuing its prey until it gets that thing it has set its mind on. And that's the same thing, that's the same mentality we need to develop as individuals who are aiming to achieve the impossible, who are aiming to be successful in life. It doesn't matter the challenges that the success you sought to achieve has placed before you. All you need is to stay focused. Look onto the thing that you want to achieve and stay focused on it and keep on pursuing it. You realize that at the end of it all, you will come out victorious. But note that it's not often easy, but you need to be focused and set your mind on it, because whatever the eagle sets its mind on, it achieves it. Now the third thing we need to learn from an eagle, which is that eagle's mentality that will help us to achieve the impossible, is that the eagle is tenacious. Eagles are tenacious. They are not afraid of the storm. They are not afraid when the storm comes, or rather they comes out, spread their wings, because when they locate their wing, it enables them to fly to a higher altitude. While other birds are looking for shelter in the branches of a tree, the eagle's faces the storm and it flies to a higher altitude. What does it get to show us? That we need to face challenges head on. Whatever challenges that comes along, we don't need to shy away from it. Face it, because it is challenges that makes the success. It is challenges that brings you to the better person that you ought to be. Because where there are no challenges, there are no success. There is no success that comes without its own challenges. That is why we need to be tenacious. Now the next thing we need to note that the eagle prepares for training. Training is very important in everything that you do. That's why you see they remove the feather of the soft grass when they are trying to train their young ones, so that that grass, it becomes uncomfortable for the young ones to remain there. And what does it leave them with? They have no other option but to fly. What does it show? What does it teaches us? It teaches us that the comfort zone you cannot use your comfort zone or to achieve anything. For you to achieve greatness in life, you need to what? Leave your comfort zone, because there's no success in that comfort zone. That is what the ego tries to achieve with the young ones, when it removes the soft grass where the young ones feel comfortable, and when it becomes uncomfortable for them, they have no option but to fly. That's the same thing. You need to leave your comfort zone in order for you what? To achieve what? The impossible, because there is no success in your comfort zone. It only makes you to move what? Keep on moving what? In circles. And the last thing I want to talk about in this video of the character of an ego is that the ego have vision. We need to note that the ego has vision. And what does it do? When it sets its mind, it can target something as far as 50 kilometers. And once it sets its mind on that thing, it focuses. And until it achieves that thing, it doesn't rest. That's the same thing we need to do as individuals, as human beings. What have you set your mind on? When you set your mind on a thing, let your mind be focused on it. Let your mind be fixed on it. And before you know it, you are able to achieve those things. For you to achieve the impossible, it's not something that falls from the moon. It's not something impossible for you to achieve. Impossible says what? I am possible. But it all depends on how you carry it out. It all depends on how your mind is set on achieving that impossible. There is nothing too hard for you to achieve, but just set your mind on it. That's why we need to study the life of an ego and develop the mentality of an ego, because always have that mentality of I can do it. Always have that mentality that impossible is nothing. Always have that mentality that whatever I set my mind on, I can achieve that thing. That's the same mentality we need to develop. Therefore, impossible is nothing. You can achieve anything you have set out your mind to achieve. This is a new year, just like I've been saying in my last two series. You are able to achieve anything you have set your mind on. Only stay focused, be tenacious about it, and know what you want to achieve, and fight for your cause. And surely you will achieve it. Activate your brain box today. Thank you.